Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video to the channel. So today is Friday, which only means one thing. Today is Marketwatch. So in terms of this week and updates, we've had quite the week, to be fair. We've had the 110 mining and smithing update, which is kind of sort of fizzled out a little bit, but I'm pretty sure we'll see a lot of the items in price rises and price falls. But also as well, we have had the Runescape roadmap, or the Runescape ahead sort of post, which goes over the content for 2024 and 2025. Now, I don't think that's going to affect anything in the short term, but I'm pretty sure there'll be stuff for long term, investments and stuff to sort of help out with those updates. But if you haven't seen my video from yesterday, I'll put it in the corner of the video. It's just going over the updates. Also as well, the post on the homepage, this post here, goes over for the whole update, and the YouTube video is there as well. So go and check that out because it is very, very good. So we'll go to price rise and price falls, where we sort of highlight any money makers, investments, stuff which is going a bit too cheap, stuff which is going a bit too high to help you make the most of your GP and items on your Runescape free account. So price rises, we're going to get started, and we're going to see a lot of mining stuff in this because it relates to the big update for this week. So starting with Dragon Pickaxe did go up to 35.2 mil and probably still going up a little bit more. If you have these in your bank, I would suggest getting rid. A Lava Tartan pouch is at 19.1k, and if you have any Obsidian charms, now is your time to get rid of them, because Lava Titan pouches won't really sort of hit this height for a long time. It's only because of the update and the boost they give to mining, which is why they are that price. Now, Katagan ore is the first one of the Dungeoneering or Demonheim ores which have been released this week. I'm not really going to go over all of them, but basically they are still ranging between 30 and 40k. They will be in price rises for the next couple of weeks till they find their price. If you are looking to do any mining or smithing, I would highly suggest checking the margins and then trying to buy slowly over time, rather than buying really quick, or at least try and balance out what's best as well. Primal Stone Spirits are the same, but Primal Stone Spirits are more towards like 80 to 100k. Again, check your margins and stuff. They are coming into the game a lot more because there are a couple of methods to get them quite easy, but they are quite a bit above the GE mid. A myth bar is 2.9k. Binding contracts gargoyles, very similar to Lava Titan pouches, are high, but 144k for a gargoyle binding contract is just basically free money. They are so easy to kill, probably easier than doing hellhounds, but again, capitalize on while they're here. Check the margins. Check as well, like, even though the gargoyles are high, they might not be the best profit per binding contract. They will definitely be one of the easier ones to do and way more AFK. But you might be able to make more money with others, so just check out those. More DG ores and the Primal Ore Box as well, which is 402k. This will be a bit higher than the mid-price. Very useful as a Primal Ore Box, but check your margins with that as well. A Dragon Hatchet, 151k. Greater Necroplasm, 470 GP. Red Berry Pipe, 3.6k. Again, people need this for the pickaxe, so that's why it's gone high. Orgone, 14.2k. And this is what we kind of saw from the DG update. It sort of peaked high because people needed it to complete their set, and then the sheer amount of like extra supply of the material crashed the price. Now it's absolutely flying up, and there's another one, Compass Row, a little bit further down as well. It might be worth doing a stint at the Demonheim dig site if you are looking to do a bit of archaeology XP, because the price of Orgone is very high, and depending on where the others are, they might be following as well. Obviously you've got the Sagebrush spots now, which can give you even more GP. But I'm looking at thinking maybe the main account needs to go and spend another couple of weeks there. So very, very high price there, and definitely one we'll keep an eye on for a little while. Tagger's Core Hammer, 400 mil there. Again, another reason why Croesus might bump up in GP per hour. Pretty decent, and it's just really because of the mining smithing. Glorious Bar, 7 mil there. Masterwork 2H Sword, 11.9. Probably higher. I was going to do a video making a Masterwork Sword from start to finish, just to talk through the whole process. If you want to see it, drop in the comments, but I'm just going to lose some money, so which I don't mind doing, but let me know if it's actually worthwhile, something you want to see. But we'll see what the price ends up for that. The Sagebrush is now 246.4 mil, about where it needs to be. Twin Fury Blades are 3.2 mil each, and I'm pretty sure they're a bit higher than that. We have the Zombie Walk Override, 340 mil, and the Ranger Roll, 193. Pretty nice for that. I've got 2 Zombie Walks, which I think at this point now I'll probably sell, but we shall see. Power Burst of Masterstroke, 2.7k. The Elder Rune Ore Box, 350. This is needed for Primal, so it will be higher anyway. The Occultist Ring, 22.1. Regular Ghost Ink, 11k. Radiance Energy, 487. So energy slightly back up with that one again. And we have the Dragon Mace and the Rapiers on the way back up because they're used for the Masterwork Sword. I'm a bit hit and miss on whether their demand is going to be massive and whether we're really going to see like a price rise out of these items compared to like what the next items did with Masterwork. But we shall see anyway. And they sort of dropped the teaser that there's going to be a Masterwork 2H weapon. Who knows? You may need to use these for that as well. So we shall see. Compass Rose is 4.6k there. Again, following the Orgone, it might be a big chance for that to go back up. Acadia Wood Spirit 1.4k each. We have Adamant Bar 6k, really decent non-member money making method and definitely one to look into. Uncut Emerald 609 GP each. The Crystal Tool Seed 226k and a Death Lotus Hood is 3.2 mil. Abyssal Flesh 1000 coins each because you can now put that on the new Primal Spikes. We have Coal at 444 and Phasmite at 6.8k. Pretty decent price there for Phasmite, and the mining update is sort of highlighted like the ore prices for quite a lot are pretty good. And that's not just DG ores, that's normal ores as well. We've got Dracolith down here, it's 5.3. There is money in mining, and I think because like it's quite left alone and no one really, apart from bots, does mining, I think that's why the sort of increase in price of ores is starting to come up, is because it just, supply is not really there. And maybe it's something where like the supply needs to come from PVM, even though I'd much rather there's a way it comes from skilling, but we shall see what happens with the future in terms of ore prices. Trigo Longsword 25 mil, not quite sure where you do that instead of the mace or the rapiers. Potion Flasks 15.8k. We did highlight these a little while ago actually for being a decent price to buy, and now they're on the way up. Cabbage, Banana, Soft Clay, 3 great free-to-play money-making methods, so keep an eye on them. And if you're free-to-play, that's 3 ways you can make a little bit of GP. Orichalcum Bar 11.8k. We have Dracolith at 5.3. Elder Wood Spirits 12.3k each. Not sure why they're non-members, but whatever. Juju Potions for mining 67k. We have Steel Bars just under 2,000 coins. Power Burst of Opportunities, really good potion, just under 1,500 coins. And basically what this does, whenever your rock like fizzes or goes gold, if you click this, you basically get double damage, so very worthwhile there. Crystal Weapon Seed, 86k. Staff of Light, 8.4 mil for whatever reason, but Tie Strike Worms, a little bit more profit there. Royal Rocktail, 1.1k. Elder Rune, Plate Body, plus 4, 3.1 mil. And again, this is something I'm going to massively like focus on the next double XP because I just don't understand the price, but there is definitely money to be made there. Vibrant Energy, 612. Necronium Bar, for whatever reason, 14.3k. A Decorated Smelter Nan, 13.4, and we have the Hypno One pieces to finish us off. But again, smithing, mining, going off. Smithing for a slightly different reason, that all the normal bars are just a stupidly high price at the minute. They really haven't come down from double XP. Potion Flasks, again, this is why I say like, stock up on Potion Flasks. Potion Flasks and Gold are two of the most bulletproof investments I've found. You just hold on to them, and then as soon as they come back up, which they'll always come back up, especially Potion Flasks, the need from PVM is just there, and you can just profit even more. But there's a little bit of Necromancy with some inks and Necroplasm dotted through. We've got Archaeology with Orgone and Compass Rose. We've got Binding Contracts and all the other stuff related to mining as well. So yeah, pretty decent week there. Then moving to price falls. So we're going to start with Rune Darts. Rune Darts 32 GP each. Very good to throw into an auto disassembler if you don't do it. Really good way to get some components. We're going to talk real quickly through Necromancy runes, just so we can tie them all together. Obviously, Necromancy runes peaked hard, and they are now dropping as a result. 110 rune crafting is coming in January, and what I would really suggest, there will be another time in the future that Necromancy runes are going to spike. Every time they do, that's when I would suggest you train your rune crafting. Like, you're not going to get burnt out from it. It can just be like a week or so when the rune prices are high. But that's what I'm going to be doing on my accounts, which aren't 110 rune crafting. Is just simply whenever the Necromancy runes are up, go and train with Necromancy runes then and really cash in, because there was some times Necromancy rune crafting over the past couple of weeks have been like 30 to 40 mil profit per hour. It's been stupid how high it is. So once it comes back again, that's when you need to jump in. Elder Rune Pick plus 5, 1.5 mil. That's one to keep an eye out on because I think it's pretty good for components as well. So that is definitely on its way down. Potato Cactus, 2.2k. I'm going to keep an eye on this one because Herbal Secondaries, we've noticed near double XP, can go up. So 2.2k is pretty cheap for that. Same with a Spring. Obviously the Foresight promo and a couple of promos after have really sort of hammered in Springs into the game. But 1.8k is probably the cheapest the Spring's been in a long time. And for me, that's the price I'd look at buying at, because I don't really see them going cheaper. But We'll see, and we'll keep an eye on them either way. A primal pickaxe is 90.3 mil. It definitely isn't. It's probably looking like 6 to 9 mil, if that, because they are so easy to come in. Roar of Awakening, sad face, 374 mil. Bottled Dinosaur Roar, definitely one I'm going to be keeping an eye on for the next couple of weeks, because this is very limited on how much can come into the game due to it like being harvested from the dinos, from player-owned farms. But definitely is required for a lot of volume for double XP. So one I'm going to keep an eye out because it could be a really good way to make a little bit of profit with a double XP. Scripture of Amascot is 25.9 mil. A basic primal pickaxe is 1.1 mil. It isn't. It'll probably be like 100k. Bomb vials 2.6k. Gold stone spirits 648. Pretty steal on price. I know the gold ore is going down, but you won't really get them much cheaper than that. That's a very good price for stone spirits. Ashes 1.4k. We have the Odor of Deceit 410. Magic frames 75k each. And what I would say about frames is they're going down off the back of the double XP. If you are planning on doing construction for the next double XP, buy them while they're cheap. If you don't use them, you can sell them for profit. So just get them in, get them bought, and you can definitely profit off them when they next go. But 75k is quite a decent price for magic frames. Considering how high they went up to about like 95, 100k. Definitely a way to make a little bit of profit, but that's what I'll probably be doing on my account. If the next double XP comes, I'll have construction bought. If I want to do it, I will. If I don't, I'll just sell and make some profit. Primal bar 115k, that is definitely sub 100k. Shard of Genesis, the big drop, which turns stuff into tier 100. 1.9 bill, which if that doesn't sort of point out that the drop rates was off during this boss release, I don't know what will. Definitely something to look into is how quickly they made those drops available, but that's another video. Powerful Ghostly Inks 15.3k. We have Elder Rune bars finally on the way back down, 21.6, along with Light Amica as well on the way down. You can still make money from Elder Rune bars, but definitely be careful, because if they keep going down and the prices of your raw materials don't go down with it, you could lose out on money. But 25k for an Elder Rune bar, I can't believe we kind of hit those heights, but it is what it is. RS3 now, nothing ever surprises me anymore. Ascension Shard 440 each, and we can see the Ascension bolts here. Definitely one to keep out on, because that was merged hard. Like, that was really good. But it might mean that Ascension bolts will profit again, which is very good. It just means that you're not relying on Onyx bolts as much, so Ascension can also make you profit. Gold ore is nearly under 1,000 coins. We have the Elder Rune plate body plus 5, 4.1 mil on its way down after going ballistic after double XP. Bowstrings under 1,000 coins. Uncut Diamond 758. We have Rune Arrowhead at 272. Bane Bar just under 15k. Super Necromancy Potion 23k. We have the Manuscripts of Wen 163. A Ruby Necklace is 5.5. Really good non-members money making method, so keep an eye on that. Magic Shield Bow 1.3k. Do short bows for more GP. Ghostly Essence, very, very cheap, 1,200 coins. A Super Sire Brew is 103k. We have Wyvern Bones, 6.3k, and Rune Bolts on the way down, under 500 GP, so hopefully we'll make a little bit more money doing Onyx Bolts. The AOD dual wield magic set, the wand is now 294, and the core is 225. And when arrows are 1.3k each. We also have the Fractured Staff of Armadillo, 1.6 bill, and Rune Dart Tips, which is 726 GP. So with the new updates with the smithing, I imagine dart tips and arrowheads might go down a bit more. What I would probably do if I was a free-to-play smither, which I do still use that account now, I'd probably transition into making the bars rather than the dart tips, because the dart tips, their demand will steadily decline because it's not a double XP. As soon as the double XP is here, that's when it will absolutely go ballistic. But yeah, really good, both price rises and price falls. There's definitely some stuff in price falls I'm interested in and definitely want to keep an eye on. And that's made a bit of a change, really. Like, lately, it's just been all those cosmetic overrides. Nothing really of value, which is why, like, there's been nothing too interesting there. But price rises as well, pulling in with plenty of money-making methods, which aren't even all mining. So, decent week. And, yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please make sure to leave me a like and subscribe to the channel. If you are brand new to this series and brand new to the channel, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. We do this every week, and we are trying to aim for 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. But thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.